over, Missy. Move it on over, Missy. Good girl. Hey, look. There you go. There you go. Go get it. Go get it.
Hey guys, it's Kristi. I'm feeling all the fall vibes right now, and I'm so ready to start my decorating, and I have really been in the mood for some baking. You can see right now I'm putting out a few fall pillows. That's my first little bit of fall decorating, and we're gonna make some banana bread today. I wanted to put a little bit of a fall spin on the banana bread, and there was a little bit of a hiccup with that, so you'll see later in the video. I thought it would be fun to bake and just chat with you for a while. We haven't done that before, so I thought that would be fun. So it's gonna be a very chatty video, so I hope you enjoy it. This is a really good and simple banana bread recipe. If you're not interested in the chatting and you just want the recipe, then you can check out the description box below, and I'll have a printable for you with the recipe on it, and you can get it there.
You gonna help mommy with the pillow? You gonna help mommy with the pillow? Let's see if we can get it open. Well, first let's take that off. Now let's hold it because you'll get it. Hey, you joining the party? You joining the party? Oh my goodness, you helping mommy.
Out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Let a pass.
And you got new pillows up there.
You like it? First touches of fall.
Well, you don't only have one of them.
Yeah. But it replaced like the big black pillow.
Whitney had gone to the grocery store to pick up a few things. So before I start the banana bread, I'm gonna go ahead and put the groceries away. Then we'll get to making the banana bread.
Agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond dawn. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go.
The girls just ate their dinner, so I have them taking a nap. Whitney's playing tennis, so I thought it would be fun to make a banana bread. I was gonna make this more fall because I was gonna add cranberries to it, and Whitney was supposed to get some when he went to the grocery store, but because he is the loving husband that he is, he knows that I prefer to eat things that don't have added sugar in them. So usually if something has added sugar, I won't buy it. So he ended up not buying the cranberries because they had added sugar. And I think cranberries, I don't know that I've ever found any cranberries that don't have added sugar. So anyway, he didn't get any, he got dates instead. So I thought, well, that's fine. I will go ahead and use dates in this recipe. So that's gonna be the way that I'm kind of like sprucing it up a little bit for fall and giving it a little bit of a fall flavor. I thought about adding some spice to it, like maybe some pumpkin spice or something like that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. I'm soon gonna make a spice bread of some sort. I'm looking for a good recipe. Let me know if you know of a good recipe for a spice bread or something like that. I have pumpkin bread recipes, but Whitney, I don't know that he wants a pumpkin bread. He's been asking me for just a spice bread. So I'm gonna make one soon, but I don't think he wants it to have that, you know, any banana flavor. He just wants it to be a spice bread. So hopefully I will find a recipe for that soon, and I'll be making that one. This is like my first little bit of fall. Even though it is still in the mid-90s here, I am feeling fall, and I'm just so excited I'm ready for it. Like, I'm all about fall. So I had 3 older bananas, and I have 2 bananas that are not overly ripe, but they're gonna be fine. I use bananas like this all the time in these recipes, even though it's better if you have riper ones. And what I'm doing is I'm using a little bit more banana. I'm making a mess here. I'm using a little bit more banana because I'm not gonna use eggs. I'm substituting the extra banana for the 2 eggs that it calls for in the recipe, because I am allergic to eggs, and so is Whitney. We both in recent years developed an egg allergy, and we typically can tolerate it in recipes like this when it's cooked into something. We can't eat them just plain. However, it's better for us if we don't eat it at all. So I'm just gonna skip the eggs, and I'm gonna use the extra banana this time. And I'm gonna see how much I end up with. The recipe calls for 3 to 4 bananas, and I've got 4 right here, and I am gonna probably put the 5th one, but I'll see. I think I might mix everything together and see if I think I need the extra banana or not. And when I do this, I really mash the bananas up good, but I just use a fork, and it's pretty easy. I just do it for quite a while so that they get very mushy, and that's usually the first thing I like to do. So tomorrow we are going to LA for my birthday trip. So I'm very excited. We're just doing a day trip to LA, but Whitney's gonna take me shopping at a couple stores that we don't have here. We've never been to one particular mall that we're gonna go to tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that, to see what kind of stores they have in that mall. I want to go to a J. Jill. That's where I've been enjoying shopping a lot lately for my clothes. So we're going to go to J. Jill. He's going to take me there to buy an outfit. So hopefully I'll find a pretty fall outfit. And then we're also going to go to the mall in Beverly Hills that we like to go to because it has our favorite restaurant. And they also have an Eataly store there. If you have never been to an Eataly and you go to a city that has one, you have to go check it out. It is incredible. So they have the best Italian foods, and they have like restaurants within the store. And you just wouldn't believe it. So whenever we have guests come, we take them to Eataly. It's fun. And we just have a fun time walking around the store. Any Italian food that you can imagine, they have it. And they have a really good fresh meats and fresh vegetables. And they do a lot of little like container type things that they prepare in the store and stuff, container meals or side dishes and things. It's just a huge selection of any type of Italian food you can imagine. So there's an Eataly there, there's a Container Store. I'm gonna go to the Container Store because I'm looking for some shoe boxes to organize Whitney's shoes in our closet. I haven't shown y'all any footage from that yet, but we are doing a closet project where we've been decluttering in the closet and we are organizing it. So I'm excited to go see what they have in the way of shoe boxes, because that's kind of like the last bit of organization that I have to do there. As you can tell, this is a lot of bananas, so it's a lot of mashing. And I think it's a lot. It's like almost this whole bowl full of bananas. So it may end up being enough. So I'm just gonna save that one, put it aside for later. So this recipe comes from a cookbook that I've had for years. Mom gave this to me. Let's see, I think she says it in here. I got this in 1993. The youth from our church that I grew up in had done a fundraiser where they got everybody to give recipes for this cookbook. And so Mom gave this to me for Christmas that year. And it was like the year after Whitney and I had gotten married. And one of the things I love about it is my dad and my mom both have some recipes in here. And then my mom wrote a couple recipes for me in here that she knows are my favorite recipes. So anyway, I always like going back to this one. And this is a recipe for banana bread that I love because it's so simple. You can put everything in one bowl, which is the thing I love the most about it. So I've got my mashed bananas. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just start with the flour. I'm using this gluten-free flour that is from Sprouts, but I wanted to show you this one too. This is our favorite gluten-free flour, cup for cup, but I like to use this in things like biscuits. Whitney made some biscuits yesterday. They are so good. I have some left over. In fact, when I get the banana bread going, I'm probably gonna heat up a biscuit and eat that for my dinner. And I don't know what I'm gonna have with it, but that's what I'm having for dinner because I ate a snack of some yogurt earlier and I'm not super hungry. So I'm just gonna have the biscuit and it's delicious. But this flour will give you like the right texture for things like biscuits and cookies and cakes and stuff. For banana bread, the texture of it doesn't matter as much. So I'm using the one from Sprouts. I just wanted to show you this one. If you use gluten-free flour, this is definitely the way to go. You can find this usually at Target, and I got this one online because they happen to be out at Target. But Target's the only main store that I know of that sells it. So you can either get it on Amazon or at Target. So I'll leave a link if you want to check it out in the description box below. Now, those are by no means like the healthiest thing. It's not like they're healthier than all-purpose flour, but I need to be gluten-free because of my wheat allergy. So that's what we're doing. And if you really want it to be healthier than all-purpose flour, you would need to go with almond flour, coconut flour, those types of things. Another thing I love about these types of recipes is you don't have to be totally exact with all of your ingredients like you usually do in baking. If I don't get it completely level, it doesn't matter. So I kind of like that. So 1.5 cups of flour. It calls for 1 cup of sugar. So I was saying how we're going to the mall tomorrow and we're going to Javier's. Javier's is the best Mexican restaurant. We discovered it in LA at this mall in Beverly Hills, and we go to it every single time we go. We just love it. And we didn't realize that it was the same restaurant that we've been seeing at the Aria in Vegas for years. We go to Vegas a lot. Haven't really talked about that, but we usually go to Vegas at least once a year, and sometimes even more now that we live here because we love the restaurants and things there. So we love going to the Aria for different restaurants that they have there, and we've stayed there before. Well, there's a Javier's in the Aria, but we didn't realize that until this last time we were there. We realized and made the connection that it was the same Javier's as in LA, and we're like, okay, we're going to that one. And it made sense that we always had noticed it was crowded, but we didn't typically eat Mexican when we went to Vegas, so we didn't think twice about it. But we are now, because it's good. That's all the dry ingredients. It calls for a teaspoon of vanilla, so I like to add that into my banana. So that way it's keeping wet with wet until I'm ready to mix everything together. I like to use a whisk to get everything combined really well. And then I'm gonna pour my bananas and vanilla into that. And then I'm just gonna add the oil and you mix it all together. Super easy. That's why I love this recipe. Whitney got down my fall boxes the other day, so I'm ready to start decorating for fall. My pillows were in a bin that I have in the garage, and so they were easy to get to, but I think this weekend, so we're going, tomorrow's Thursday, and we're gonna go to LA for our trip, and then I think on Friday I'm gonna start decorating for fall. I'm excited. I have my table where I took the flowers off where I had done my end of summer tablescape. So I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's on Friday and I'm gonna get some more flowers, and then I think I'm just gonna do a little bit more decorating. I don't wanna do a ton of decorating right now. I don't wanna like overdo it or anything yet. So I think I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, get the flowers, start with the table, and then after that, I'm gonna just go through my boxes, and I know I wanna do the tiered tray that's back here and a couple other things, so we'll see, but I'm excited. I am so ready to do my fall decorating. I know a lot of you have already started yours. Let me know in the comments if you've already started. After seeing the mixture, I think I am gonna go ahead and mash up this last banana. I think it's gonna need that little bit more liquid.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Take me anywhere that you want. I don't even care if we come back.
I oiled and floured my pan, and I'm just gonna add the mixture, and then we're gonna bake it. It says for an hour and 15 minutes at 350. So I think it usually takes about that long when I've made it in the past. So we'll see. But I know sometimes it depends on your oven as to how long it actually takes.
Stars are shining above us, then I just wanna be where you are. I don't wanna close my eyes, then I might miss a moment of you. And as long as the sun shines upon us.
That's good.
Is it really?
That's really good.
So Whitney's our first taste tester to see how we like it. It's good. I've been enjoying eating my banana bread with a little bit of Greek yogurt so I get some protein, and then sometimes I add some nuts and more dried fruit to the top or other toppings, so it really tastes good like that. So I highly recommend you give that a try if you like Greek yogurt. It's a week later, the banana bread is gone. It was absolutely delicious. Whitney was the first taste tester and he loved it. The girls are behind me here. It is now Friday morning. I still have the bags from my shopping trip in the dining room on the table because I want to do a haul for y'all, but I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll do it in another video because I did lots of shopping. It was so much fun. I got all kinds of fall goodies and some other things. Thrifting, it was so much fun. They had so much good stuff at the thrift store, so I can't wait to show y'all that. Yesterday, I did a little tiered tray, so I want to show y'all that. And I have also changed out my flowers for my tablescape where I had done the end of summer tablescape. I've put some fall flowers, and that's what I'm going to do today. I am going to film a video later today where I go through and change out the place settings with using these flowers. They didn't have the best selection when I went the other day to Trader Joe's, so I got what they had, and I'm making do with that, but I'm loving it. I'm going to be doing some more fall decorating. Whitney got down all my boxes, and yeah, the week kind of got away from me with, you know, editing the video and other things. I didn't get as much done as I would like, but I'm back on it. We are going to get some things done, and I'm going to start doing all my decorating, and I want you to be a part of it. So this is life. They're in here. They have chewed up my rug and destroyed it. I'll have to show you. So that's why we have the chair over there. We have a box on top, you see, because if I pull it up, you will see that they have totally destroyed my rug, but it is what it is. But anyway, they interrupted me. I had to come get them. I got the girls outside now. It feels so good out here. It's down in the 80s, and So in the mornings, it's been in the 60s, and there's actually been a little bit of a chill in the air, so I'm loving it. I just wanted to let you know that I have made printables for the banana bread recipe and for the gluten-free biscuits that Whitney made me. So if you're interested in those printables, they are free, and you can check out the description box below for those free printables. Even though I made both of these recipes gluten-free, you could do either one of them with all-purpose flour. So if you want those recipes, check out the description box. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
There is no